I can get started. I first want to start off with, you guys are coming off of 2 overtime games. How do you think going into this championship match, that's going to help play in your advantage rather than be a detriment to you guys?
We are happy with that here. I think we deserve this. The way we played the last games, the way we played the whole season. For me, it's gonna be a big advantage that we play home in front of our supporters, and I think we are ready to go for it.
You've been here for a couple of years. How have you seen the team evolve under Nancy and just grow this year?
I think everybody saw we play different football. We play like a very nice attacking football. We are an offensive team, either we play home or away. So I think this thing helped us a lot this season.
And last thing I want to ask is, what is your headspace going into this game and knowing that you guys have a chance to bring home the championship?
I just we go there to win. It's my target for sure.
Thank you.
To piggyback a little bit off of the second last question, you were here when Caleb Porter was head coach as well. What do you think is the biggest differences between the style of coaching between Nancy and Porter, let's say day in and day out on the practice field?
I don't want to talk about comparison about the two coaches. Like each coach has his own style. I don't really know. I feel like for me, with the boats right now, like it fits myself better than it fit myself with Caleb. That's the only thing I can say.
Thank you.
Alex, can you reflect on your personal journey since you've been a part of this club? Obviously, coming in that first year and COVID, and then going on loan, coming back, and just kind of how you've worked your way into being such a crucial part of a team that's now playing for a championship.
Of course, I already said like I had two rough years here when I came. After I went on loan, I got injured. Like my mental health was a little bit, bad. When I came here, I still wasn't 100%. I can play with my injury, and like I feel so blessed right now. Like when I started the season, I didn't know if I can continue to play here or something like that. But right now, being able to play the final and help the team achieve the final, for sure, I'm being grateful.
How much has this attacking group kind of developed throughout the year? I know at points Christian has been a starter. Obviously, Lucas was here. Diego comes in. Now you guys are on the cusp of a championship. There's been some transition. How have you seen it develop between you four that are now here?
I don't think it's only the front three and the front four. I think the whole team formed like a very nice chemistry, very nice family. So I think that helped us to be here right now.
Alex, after the game in Cincinnati, Christian said that after regulation, you guys had your heads held high, shoulders up. Cincinnati was a little bit slow to get off the pitch. Just what was the mindset for you guys to kind of go and get that win to prepare yourself for this weekend?
The halftime, down to 0. But for me, like, of course, you feel a little bit of pressure, but like we felt we are the better team. Like we can go in the second half and make the comeback. I think Cincinnati they were good in the first half. But still, in my opinion, we also controlled the first half, but we didn't have too many chances. But I think the whole game, we controlled the whole game. To be honest, we deserve that win for sure.
Alex, playing this big game, is anything special that you do? I don't know, some type of flag activities. So you probably like a Kabbalah. For any championship or any big games, is something special that you do the day prior, in the morning the same day?
No, nothing changed. In my routine, through the season, like would be a normal game, of course, with a little bit more emotions, but be just a normal game. Like I don't wanna, put pressure on myself right now just because it's a final and I'll just go there and scramble everything. Just it'll be a normal game, and I'm so happy we are here. Let's say that again.
Alex, Wilfried always talks about taking risks, and it seems like a lot of coaches say they want you to take risks, but then maybe in reality they don't want you to. How much of an adjustment was it just to get used to Wilfried's system and get used to that way of playing?
Yeah, he's the type of coach that he really means it. Like you can make like 2-3 mistakes. He won't start to shout at you or scream at you. He just like likes that you keep trying, and yeah, it was not too hard to be able to play in his system for me.
Alex, coach talks about the resilience of the team, whether through all adversity, whether it's good or bad, right? Coming into this cup game, how are you guys going to be able to play with the emotion and not let the emotion play with you?
I mean, I think we have to find out, Yeah, I think for me, like the team mentality right now is just a winner mentality. Like we feel like we can dominate each team we play. I think like right now we can play every team in the league or Mexico or outside the league. Like we still have our chances to win a game because just how we play, like the dominance football that we play right now.
You talked about the chemistry, with everybody. How big is it playing with a guy like Rudy Camacho that's almost like a miniature version of Coach Nancy out there on the field?
I mean, yeah, Rudy was already with the coach in Montreal. He kind of know everything, and the chemistry is like good in the whole team. Like everyone can play and it'll be the same. Like in trainings, like we train like some of the starters with some of the subs. It's a mix every time. So I give an example. If I don't want to say any name, but if a guy that didn't play that much this season coming to the game, he will know exactly where I want the ball or where Pucho wants the ball or how Darlington likes to play, because the way we train like the whole season. That's it.
Last one for me. What's your message for the fans? This has been a fortress there at Lowe.com. It's gonna be a rocking environment. What's your message for the fans?
Just I want to appreciate, to say thanks to them for the whole support this season, and to come at this game in a big number to support us, and we won't let them down.
What do you make of the chance to play LAFC, a team that obviously won MLS Cup a year ago and has had a lot of success in this league and outside the league, as you mentioned?
Yeah, I mean, LAFC, everybody knows, is one of the best team in MLS. I think that they're the most experienced team in MLS. But I don't know. We are just. I cannot find a word right now. Like more motivated right now to win this championship for sure, especially that we play home.
One thing I want to ask is, you talked about on the field, you all as a team. How has Darlington been as a leader though for this team, just mentally, just as someone who's been in this position before with this team?
Yeah, I want to say Darlington is a true leader of the pitch, but even if you don't say too much, like in the pitch, he gives you that confidence when he has the ball, and like when you see what he can do for the team, it's just like, oh, okay, like we have to step in now. Let's look at this guy. Like this guy is helping us a lot, and also like vocal. Like even right now in Cincinnati halftime, he had a pretty nice speech that motivated us to step in the second half.
Can you get into a little what he said during that speech?
No.
Do you think the pressure is that you play at home or LAFC that is the defender champs?
Can you say that again, please?
Do you think the pressure is on you guys because you guys playing at home, or is on LAFC because they are defender champions?
I think there is pressure on both teams. You can see it either way, but it's gonna be who can handle the pressure better, for sure. But I think we have a little bit of advantage that we play home, especially that if I'm not mistaken, we lost just one game this season here.